Hello everybody, welcome back to Crafters TV for our third and final show of the day. Monday Makers, welcome along to Monday. Hopefully you had a brilliant weekend and your Monday's been good. If you've been with us over the course of the last two shows, hopefully you've learnt a lot, hopefully you've picked up some amazing items and you've laughed a bit with us too. This is going to be a fantastic show, lots coming up for you, including creator card dies. We've got some beautiful ink pads on the show for you. We've got a brilliant hero tool and the sunflower collection is back. A smaller bundle this time around. However, I think you're going to absolutely love it. We've also got our Showtime surprise, which I'll tell you about a little bit later on. And I believe we might be sneaking in some Halloween bits and pieces as well. So lots to get your teeth into. If you do want to see what's coming up, or maybe you want to see what you've missed out on over the course of the day today, you can head to our website and hit the Shop the Day button. Everything there for you, which you may well have missed, or indeed you might not yet have seen, because it's coming up on this year's show. I will say a few hellos in just a few moments time and take you through a few of the amazing deals, but it is not just me for the final show of the day. I'm here she's like that. I'm here with the giggliest person in Craft Town. It is the lovely Debbie Fisher. We were just saying how fast today's gone, weren't we?
Well, it's actually gone that quickly. I had to say to Ben earlier, have we got this show and another show? It really has just sped by today. So, which means we're having lots of fun.
Exactly.
Which means we have lots of great things on the show. I'm going to show you just a few samples before Ben takes you through everything, just to give you a sneak peek of all the different things in the show. Creator cards, you know how we love them at Crafters TV. They make that whole front. These have that little bit extra that elevates them, that sort of dangly bit, if you like, sort of the balancing piece inside them. We've got different ones to choose from. They look beautiful, great celebratory card there. But I have to say, I think the sunflower collection has been my favourite nature's garden so far. I am a big sunflower person. I absolutely love them. And the pieces that are left in this collection are absolutely incredible, including this gorgeous embossing folder. That only part of it has been used there, but it's so, so beautiful. We're going to be doing a demo with this folder later on, and we're going to be showing a triple emboss on it, which is absolutely beautiful. And then we've also got the shadow box dies. Now, there really isn't many left of these, so if you want them, grab them because they're amazing. You can be creative with them, create lots of different things. I'm going to be showing you a different, how to make something a little bit different with them. So join us for the next couple of hours because it's going to be really creative, I think, Ben?
It is, and as always, we are live and interactive. We have got superstars Tuesday on the socials, so you can get your comments in. Like Rosalind has done, says, hello everyone from Maryland, back for the last show of the day. Hello. Lisa Sorensen joins us from Minnesota. Antoinette LaRue says, hello all from South Africa. Wow. I want to say that's the first time I've seen a hello from someone in South Africa. So welcome, that's amazing. Kimberly is in from North Carolina. Judy's in from Missouri. Panda Crafts from Doncaster. I know the sign for that. Doncaster, signing. Doncaster. Just some places have signs, like for, signing. Some place names have actual signs. And that's the sign for Doncaster, apparently. Oh. Doncaster.
Wow.
Yeah.
Doncaster.
Yeah. My favourite one for up here, favourite sign, Whitby. Whitby.
Whitby.
Yeah, no, on your chin.
Oh, Whitby.
Because that's the sign for fish, you see. Ah. Fish and chips. And Whitby's famous for the scampi, isn't it? So that's why it's Whitby. Whitby.
Okay. Oh.
Anyway.
What about chroma? Because that's crabs. So you do crab sign. What's
I know the sign for crabs is crabs. But I don't know if that's the sign for chroma. Probably just finger spell it.
That's famous for crabs. Who knows?
Chroma?
Chroma, yeah.
Chroma crabs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the Norfolk coast. So in Norfolk. So yes, famous for crabs. It's where you go and do all your crab fishing. If anyone says in Norfolk, let's go crab fishing, you go to Chroma.
Yeah. Chroma for your crabs.
Yes. Chroma crabs.
I love that. So dismissive from Jamie, producer Jamie. Nice. Let's get into the Showtime surprise. That means, in producer talk, that means, what the heck are you talking about? Guys. Shut up and move on. What are you doing? As producer Johnny would say, move on Jamie's just being
He's polite.
more polite,
Yes.
yeah. The Showtime surprise is brilliant. We launched this at midday today, and it is here for 24 hours, and 24 hours only at the price you're seeing on screen. It is a core craft room tool. It is your large guillotine, so you can cut up to your 12 by 12s with this. You've got your measurements on either side of the board. You've got 1/8 of an inch increments here as well, so you can really be very specific with how you're cutting. The blade on this as well is phenomenal. Basically, we've spoken about this already today. Leanne went and visited a sword maker when she was getting the blade sorted on here, because she wanted to make sure it was the sharpest, most precise blade possible. It's self-sharpening as well, which is amazing. You've got your finger guard there too, so to help you not have any accidents. And it's also a scoreboard, which is brilliant as well. You've got these grooves in here that you can score with your scoring tool, which is included. And if you're wondering how do you cut the 12 by 12, score by 12 by 12, you've got the extending arm there as well, which pops out, so you can do your bigger pieces of cardstock as well, which is absolutely brilliant. It is, as we've already discussed today, a real core craft room tool is this. If you haven't yet got one, grab this today for a super deal. It's something that you will use time and time again. Probably most days when you're crafting, the guillotine will come out. That's why you need to pick this up today at that price. You can get it tomorrow. It won't go out of stock, but you will pay that price, not that price. So take advantage of the 25% saving. Other items on the show for you today that you might want to pop into your baskets. We have got some of your Harmony opaque ink pads. These are specifically chosen to work with the Sunflower collection, which Debbie's got her first demo on in just a few moments' time. 10 you're going to get for the price that you're seeing on screen. And of course your opaque pigment ink pads, best for your blending. Also, if you want to do your heat embossing with as well, these are absolutely perfect. So the colours that you're going to get to work nicely with your Sunflower collection are as follows. You've got your fire brown, you've got your grasshopper in there, also green topaz, next one, oasis, mad for it. You've got your lemon tonic, you've got orange, pale pig, sandstorm, straw bale, and finally seal brown, saving £12.91 or $18.51 is the deal on that. Is the price that you're saving. The deal is £37.59 or $56.79. So that's a nice little added extra to pop into your basket with your Sunflower collection. And also, let's have a quick look at this, get this going. The Monday Mega Deal. We always do this on Monday Makers. Again, this is another 24-hour deal for you, which we think you're going to absolutely love. The price comes down to this just for 24 hours or while stocks last. And the deal on this basically is you buy 2 dies and 1 pack of your flower forming foam. You'll get another pack of flower forming foam and all of your stamens for free. So it's a great way to jump in and get this deal. And dip your toe in the water when it comes to your flower forming if you have not done it before. So you're going to get your beautiful foliage in there, and also alongside that you're going to get your regal rose. So you've got the ability to be able to die cut your flowers and your foliage out to create, all right? So those are included. You're also going to get sheets of your flower forming foam as well. Super handy that we're giving you the white. So you've got 7 sheets of that. 9 by 12 is this. So the great thing is, of course, with this is you can colour it up with your inks to create flowers for whatever occasion. You know, if you decide that you want to make some more flowers with your Sunflower collection, you know, you can use your lemon tonics, your honey pots, those kind of things to be able to colour those flowers up. But you can do them whatever way you want. You're also going to receive in this collection your Enchanted Dreams flower forming foam. There is 12 sheets in there of those beautiful colours. And then you're also going to receive your stamens as well. Once again, these are from the Enchanted Dreams collection. I think it's 400 that you get in that pack. But as I say, it basically works out, it's a 30% saving, but it works out that you buy the 2 dies and 1 pack of flower forming foam. We give you a free pack of flower forming foam and 2 lots of the stamens for free. So you will get a second pack for free within that deal. It's a 30% saving. Platinum price is £20.78 or $27.88. Really lovely deal on that one tonight, and a great kind of dip your toe in the water sort of price if you've never tried flower forming before. Right, we've got the sunflower collection. I'm not going to go through this with you just now because I want to get into a demo, and I'll go through everything that you're going to get in the collection with the sunflower collection in just a few moments' time. That's where we're starting, isn't it? Yeah, we'll get the details up for you, and then you can have a look at the price, and then I'll show you through everything that you're going to get in just a few moments' time. But it's not the complete collection. However, when you see everything that you're going to get for £58.40 or $74.40, you'll realise it is an amazing, amazing deal. Let's get on over to Debbie. What from the collection are you going to be working with?
Yeah, I don't think we've got too much missing. I don't think the paper pad is in there anymore.
That's only about it, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. And also, you are still getting those vellums and your A4 cardstock as well, which is absolutely incredible. The vellum is beautiful. Right, I'm going to be doing a few different things and using different mediums to stamp on with. It's one of the things I like about Monday Makers. We can get a bit creative and bring lots of parts in. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to be using this fabulous frame. This is such a usable frame and it's amazing. And if you've got a fabulous friend, if you're lucky to have a fabulous friend, this is going to be a great card for them. Now, this comes in two parts. You get this beautiful outline stamp and then you get the dies to go in it. So you're probably thinking, well, that looks a bit strange, but if I turn it over, you're actually getting the die cut that cuts it out so you can see where you stamp into. So the first thing I want to do is we're going to, I'm going to use my frame to cut out our actual image to start with. So I'm just going to bring in a piece of card. So, and we're just going to run that through. Now, I'm just going to use my Gemini Junior plates. And in fact, let me just check. No, it is bigger than 3 inches. So you would need your Gemini Junior for the minimum die cutting machine or your Gemini MIDI. Just offer that into the mouth of your machine. I'm using my big Gemini, but my Gemini Junior plate. So 8-9 seconds to go through. No problem whatsoever. And that will cut that out. Now, the first thing I want to do is I want to use my outline die. So let's bring these in, pop that over there. And the reason I cut it, because if I show you this outline die, if you just stamped this out, so let's get this the right way, goes, even I cut it, it does go, I know where it goes, it's just, there we go, let's pop that. No, still not, not right. Hang on, let me do that. So that's up that way. And then we're going to use the crisscross section across. There we go, goes that way. Across there.
Yeah.
So if you was to stamp that out, it's very difficult to know where your outline goes, okay? So that's why I always do that first. And it's why, now I know the guys tell me off for doing it, but if you don't spray or use something tacky to put on your board, you would never be able to stamp these out. But the other thing you can do is you can use your magnets, and let me just show you how. I've got different inks that I'm going to be using as well. So pigment ink pads, I'm going to be using our black. I've got my gold, and then I've just got a noir black alcohol proof because we're going to do a bit of colouring. So 3 different ink pads. We're going to pop this into place. So now, because I can see exactly where we're going, I'm doing it a little at a time. So we're going to do our main outline first, and that's getting this one in. So it's a case of just making sure. I'm going to pop one down as well there, and then make sure we've got that straight. So I think I've pretty much got that where I need it. And this is where your stamping platform will really come into its own. So push that down and pick that one up. Now this one I'm going to use with that gold because we want to do some heat embossing. At home I actually had some gold embossing powder. There's none in the studio, so all I want to do is be creative with the gold, and then we're just going to use our clear embossing powder. Just making sure we put plenty down. Ooh. And then we're just going to place that on the sides, just like so. There we go, and I'm actually going to do that again just to build up that colour.
Okay.
And that will make sure that we have a nice thickness of colour down for our embossing folder to take. Embossing powder, sorry, not folder, to take. So press that down again. And this is why I'm doing it separately, because I want to create those outlines differently. So now what I want to do, I'm taking one off, we're going to bring this one in. Now this is a one stamp, which is handy. So we're just going to place these just to the end. I'm just going to, because I don't want to touch that embossing. So it's a little bit trickier, but it will just hold them down. And then you'll find your place where you can put these into the, I think we did have it right on that side. No, we didn't, it goes that way. Onto, no, it does go that way.
Don't want to go tonight, there you go.
There we go. You'll find your place. That's me just trying to rush there. There we go. Just like so. So we're going to place that. I'm just going to move it over a little bit, make sure we've got those there. Trying to not look over, so let's look on there. That looks pretty good. And then this time though, we're going to use a, I'm going to bring that over a little bit more. What I did do at home was emboss these lines first, just to make sure, but because I want to get the full demo done, it's just easier to try and do it in one go. I do have a finished one as well. So we're just going to pick that up, and then we're going to, this time we're going to use our black. So just ink in this one up, and our opposite one. We're just going to turn that around, make sure we've got enough ink on that side as well as this side, and then stamp that in. So press down in that centre cross, and then I'm just going to work my fingers across to that other side, making sure that that's going all down into our cardstock. So that gives us our beautiful design. It's lovely, isn't it? And then we can take this away, try not to lift that. And then what we will do is bring in a scrap piece of card, and we're going to do that little bit of heat embossing. So pop that on there, and then bring that over onto there.
I always marvel at how much embossing powder you don't use.
Yes, exactly. You only need a little bit, but you have to make sure you put enough on so it covers it all. Yeah. So let's pop that into place. Okay. And then we're just going to, put my lid on. Oh yes, especially with the fan going. Absolutely. I was very good. I angled the fan away from me, so I knew that it wouldn't go anywhere near. So then we're going to use our heat tool and do our heat embossing. So let's pop that back onto there. Bring that down. And you'll start to see where this looks grey, that will start to go black. Just on there.
Oh yeah.
Really beautiful effect. I am just going to bring in my pokey tool so don't burn my fingers, so make sure you do the same. And then come across on that gold line as well. And then we're just going to go all the way around just to make sure all of that is heat embossed. I mean, isn't it a pretty frame?
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, absolutely lovely. I think this in the collection you're going to be using time and time again.
Yeah. And even again for a slightly smaller stamp, you get so much detail in the sunflowers.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, lots of detail, aren't you? So actually we can keep that there. I'm just going to make sure that we pop these ink pad toppers back on. I am going to do a bit more stamping in a second because I want to show you how not only you can make your toppers, you can make your beautiful backgrounds as well. So let's just do a little bit of colouring on here, and all I'm going to do for this, I'm going to bring in my gold yellow blend. Okay. Remember, we've had lots of different offers on our pens at the moment, which is incredible. So I'm just going to bring a little round. And again, not too much image to colour. Yeah. I'm not even going to, look, I'm really just being very quick because I don't think these really need a lot. They're just very beautiful. Then I'm going to go in that centre with the darkest colour, just all around, and just a tiny bit on that centre point, just to create that gorgeous ombre effect. And then we're just going to go round with that lightest colour again. So nice and quick and easy. Doesn't matter if we go over, it's just a case of laying that colour down and getting our image coloured up, like so. And then again, I mean, you can take your time if you want to, but actually, you know, these are very quick, easy makes to do. especially if you're wanting to do sort of that heat embossing, because it makes such a difference. So bring that round, and then this one, and again just toning that in all the way around, and then we're just going to go on those edges with our lightest colour just to blend that all in.
Fabulous.
There we go. So now if you use your green on your leaves, so let me bring in my finished one. Oh, and I didn't do that either, but you do get in here, you get your fabulous friend stamp. I've just heat embossed that in black in the centre, and that makes your actual tag. So that's our topper we've got ready for there. So the next thing I want to do is bring in the piece of card. I've made a bit mucky already, and I want to bring in this one. Now the sentiments in here are amazing. They're just lovely. Just a wildflower in love with the sunshine. What I think these are really good for is scrapbooks. I think are really lovely. Wild like a flower, warm like the sun, rise above the storm and you will find the sunshine. And then you've got sun-kissed wishes, just a note. So really nice effects on here. What I also love is this stamp here, because it's great for creating your backgrounds. So what we are going to do, we're going to just bring in our rocker blocks. Pop this. Did you get your rocker blocks last week? Because they were on an amazing deal.
They were.
Which were incredible. You actually got a lot of free stamps with them as well. And I'm just going to be bringing in our Nor Black alcohol ink.
Okay.
So let's just do this. Now because it's just half a stamp, it means that we can go over the edges without having to worry about anywhere else. So let's just bring them in. And it doesn't mean that you just have to have it there. You can do one that's shorter. So we can bring one in and we can go a little bit inwards now. So it just creates that different feel. Can you see?
Yeah.
And then turning it round. Bring this in here.
Just whilst you're stamping, I'll say there's loads of messages coming through. Hi to Eileen is with us, Terry's joined us from Ohio, Barbara's from Indiana, Mary Pat from Montana, Kathy is in from Illinois, Beverly's in from Tennessee. Sound like I'm doing the races. And it's Beth Metzger from North Dakota, followed by Val Lloyd in Southampton, it's Crafty Angie from California, Mahogany Leone from Houston, Texas, Wendy Waffles is in from South Wales, and Joe Deadman is in from Somerset. Deb Sneary says, hi everyone from Ohio. I did send in my craft along make a few minutes ago. Check the pictures, guys, in the gallery. Want to see the craft along?
Lovely. Thank you so much.
Suzanne Dawn says, hello everyone, please don't judge me. I'm still working on my craft along. Well, it doesn't matter.
We would never judge you. Absolutely not.
Hi Mary Beth Doyle from Minnesota. Hi low to Urana from Virginia. Valerie's in. From Arizona, and Deborah McMurray says hello from California. I'm just joining a little late after a tequila and tacos night. Sounded good at the time. Crafting and shopping is good for a hangover.
I love that.
Tequila and tacos, eh? Wow. I love what you've done with that stamp. It's amazing.
Very cool, doesn't it? Now I'm just going to do one, because what I do want to show you, I've got one finished and it would take too long to colour it all in. So let me just bring that in so we can go on there. But yeah, that does, it's such a good stamp to use. I absolutely love it. So if you was to just colour these in, so let me just do one quite quickly. Just bringing that in.
It almost looks like they're sort of peeking in, just to have a little bit of a look, see what's going on.
Absolutely. I mean,
very
it's such a nice background stamp to have. And then I'm just going to, again, do that darker colour. And then we're just going to come in with some extra darkness on there. But I just wanted to show you a little trick of how you can, like we did with the craft along, if you shadow them, gives a really cool effect. So I'm just going to be bringing in my grey. Oh, my phone's ringing. I do apologise.
Hey! That's happened to me before. Anyone interested?
Oh, and I've smashed one of my rings as well.
Pardon? You done what?
The rings. They have rings. I've got my. That's weird, because I've got. What's the word? I've got.
Do not disturb.
Yeah, but it's like theatre mode.
Oh yeah. See, that used to happen to me when I first got mine, and I triple set it now. So I go on do not disturb, theatre mode, and I put it on like the nighttime mode as well.
I've never done that before. So normally if I go on theatre mode, it just vibrates on my hand. It never rings.
Maybe have you got your phone on or something?
My phone is here,
wrong,
which is off. Yeah, which is
bizarre.
very weird, very bizarre. So look how cool that looks with having that shadow around there. And then if you do that to all of them, look how cool it looks doing that background.
Amazing.
Beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely lovely. Now, the other thing I've done is I've die cut that die out. So the die that made our topper, exactly the same die.
Yep.
I've cut that out with some black cardstock just to be frugal. So this is going to matte and layer. So look at that, bringing in black there, tying in those edges. So we're going to pop that into place. Let's just add a little piece around here. And pop
Another
that on.
craft along pic's just been sent in, guys, from Barbara.
Oh, brilliant.
This is amazing.
Thank you so much for sending them in.
Jamie's just gone, I've got about 15 pictures here. Keep him busy, keep sending them in.
Now, the other thing I've done, and what I love to do, I love to cut my dies in half. So
Okay.
you can shadow your die, Ben. If I was to shadow my die, I would do that, and you would just get that shadow around one side. I like it as a sort of matte and layer. So what I am going to do, I'm going to cut it across the middle here. Doesn't matter where, it doesn't have to be a straight line. It just means that when you then start to do your shadow, I can have a shadow. I want a shadow at the base piece here. So let's pop that just like so. So I've got this shadow going on at the bottom, and then we also have that at the top as well. And it just makes your topper really pop. So we're just going to pop that just like so. Oh, let's do it that way, and then I can see it a little bit better. Just like that one. There we go. So that gives us our beautiful topper that really then pops off the page. And then all I'm going to do now is I've got myself a little box. You know, I love to make boxes. So I'm going to give you the details of the box. So my top layer, so using your scoreboard, I've done this one 7.5 by 7.5, and I've scored an inch round all the way round. So this one's going to go on here, but I have got some ribbon. So we're going to pop our ribbon over the side there. I think we'll do it that way because I want most of my bigger sunflowers showing. So all I'm going to do is pop that on there. So let's do that through the middle to hold that in place. Like so.
Lovely.
Good. Oh, I've stuck that to my box, look, because it's got tape on the back of it. Not that it matters, but it'll just rip my box a little bit. Let's pop that. I'm just going to make sure that we've done that the right, yeah, it's about right. And then we'll just tuck that over and on the other side. Let's just take that away, just so it's not too bulky. And then we can stick this whole thing to the sides. I mean, you can use glue of your choice, but actually our tape pens are going to be super strong.
Yeah.
So we're going to pop that into the centre of our box, just like so. And then we will put our topper on. So let's bring in some foam pads just to heighten that.
Really makes me smile, this collection.
Me too. I love it so much.
It's just such a happy,
The
bright
actual, yeah,
collection.
the sunflower dye itself, I just love. In fact, when we do our shadow box, I've made just some purple sunflowers. So even making them out of different colours just makes them into a totally different flower. I just love them. So then we're going to pop our friends. We're going to have that at an angle. We're going to have our fabulous friend in the centre, just like so. And then we've got a little ribbon, which we're going to pop at the side. So that's going to finish tying off that piece there. There we go. And then all we're going to do to finish our box is just put our tape to all those little tabs. If you want to learn how to make boxes, honestly, go on and look for tutorials on box making. You will see plenty from all of us guys here at Crafters TV.
And go back to Debbie's craft along from the other week when I joined it, because I, like you, was nervous about making boxes, but then I followed Debbie's amazing tips, and now I make boxes like an absolute expert.
And actually, that is very true.
True. Debbie's got some handy hints and tips if you struggle to make boxes.
Absolutely. Now, I'm not going to put this together because I do have a box base already put together, but I am going to give you the measurements just in case you do make this.
Yeah.
I've done this 9.5 by 9.5, and I've scored in at 2 inches all the way round. And then you make your box the same as you just saw me do the lid, pop that into place, and look at that for a gift box. How beautiful is that? Just making it with those extra stamps there, and then that beautiful die cut, which is just amazing. Love that.
Really cute, that box, isn't it? Amazing, love that. Could be, I know it's only the first one, but could be a demo of the show, demo of the day vote coming up for you later on as well. So lovely, Debbie, I love the sunflowers, says Deborah McMurray. Stephanie Theodos says, I pulled this collection out last night, then found some decoupage sunflowers too. They work so well with this set. Hi to Linda from South Dakota, and Jeffrey from New Hampshire, and Lily Marinelli from San Antonio, Texas. Amy Muscaplat is in from Santa Monica, California.
Very quick today, Ben.
What?
You're talking very quickly today.
Emboss 11 is in from Wisconsin. Hi to Deborah Spencer from Texas. And Christine Davies says, I love the horse race commentary, Ben. Out of all the products Crafter's Companion sells, says Joni Green, the Tri-Bend pens are my faves. And Kathy says, Debbie, thank you for the sentiment mounting tip. It looks great and gives it great structure and dimension. Gorgeous cards, says Crafty Angie. Beautiful, says Christine Mahoney. Beautiful box, says Jessica Stricker. And Antoinette Toon LaRue from South Africa says, beautiful. Let's have a look at the full collection, because I didn't do that first time around, but this is where your mind will be blown, because you're thinking 5840, 7440. I'm not going to get tons from the collection, but the point is you're going to get loads. You're going to get 24 sheets of cardstock. This is 250 GSM. It's beautiful. If I just quickly pop it out so you can see, it's always difficult to see that linen effect, but you've got beautiful linen effect cardstock in all of these beautiful colours. 24 sheets is what you're going to receive. You won't get half cuts. You'll get full sheets through your collection. On top of that, you're going to get the 12-piece set of your flower forming foam. So that is included, again, in all of those beautiful colours that will allow you to create stunning sunflowers. And you're going to receive 24 sheets of the vellum as well. So consumable wise, that's a bumper bundle already. You've got tons of craftability. However, when I show you that you get all of this included as well, your mind will be blown. So you're going to get this stamp kit. It's called Sunflower Bouquet. Going to use your quick dries on here to create that really beautiful bouquet of sunflowers there. It's all labelled up for you, so nice and easy to do. You get a thank you so much sentiment with that as well. Talking of sentiment, you've then got Sun-Kissed Wishes. That's the set that Debbie used the sunflower from for that card just a few moments ago there. So that's the stamp. You get a full sunflower, and then you get all of these wonderful sentiments as well. Rise above the storm and you will find the sunshine. Some blessed wishes and more. You get a fantastic creator card in here too. That Sunflower Splendor is just stunning. Whether you use that as a gorgeous frame and just pop a sentiment in the middle, whether you use it for a box lid, to create a shaker, to do some paper piecing with, there's so many possibilities. You've got the inner detail die and the outer frame included there too. Then you've got your striking sunflower. This again is a bit more like a builder sunflower really, and what we've done on the board here is just showing you the two different types of flower that you can create, whether you're using your papers that you get in this kit, or indeed you're using your flower forming foam, which you're also going to receive. If you want to recreate Debbie's demo, it's this one that you're going to need, the fabulous frames. That is that stamp and die collection to be able to create that beautiful frame. This is what I mean. You're thinking to yourself, how can this be just 5840 or 7440? I'm still going. Oh yeah, oh yeah. You're going to receive Hello Sunshine, which is again a lovely combination of stamp and die. So you've got your sunshine die, and then you've got all these different stamps to create your own sentiments. So sending sunshine, sunshine and smiles, sunshine on a cloudy day, makes my soul slip away. Then you've got hello sunshine, may your day be sunshine, and more. There's tons in there. And then fantastic is this. Is your 3D embossing folder with stencils. If you want to see a cracking demo on that, actually, it was back on Wake Up Call this morning. Debbie did a really lovely demo with that. But can you believe all of that I've just shown you, you're getting for that price? Should be £105, $133. Today you save $31.90, $40.50. Platinum price is down by a further 20%. That is £58.40 platinum, or $74.40, which is amazing. Also, something you want to get your hands on if you haven't, this would have come in very handy for Debbie earlier on when she was doing her colouring, is the rotating design board from Totally Tiffany. This is brilliant because, of course, whatever you're doing, whether it be your doing... What?
That's new.
What?
My one hasn't got that mat on the front.
Oh, well, it comes...
And a ruler, a magnet ruler.
Yeah. Did yours not?
No.
Yeah, that's the deal. Get your little magnetic mat. And you
Oh,
get a
I
little
might
ruler
have to get that.
as well. I think
Oh.
you should be able to get it individually.
Oh.
But it's good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very good. I love that.
Especially if you were playing Scrabble with metal tiles, they wouldn't fall in the bath, would they?
Yes. No, that wouldn't work. Oh, no, it would. Wow.
But anyway, that is included. Debbie hasn't got that with hers. She's not got it. You get it with yours though. That's the deal on that today. You'll get the magnetic mat, and you also got that magnetic ruler as well. But it's such a brilliant bit of kit. This. So many of you say that you use it, you know, for your crafting on the go of an evening, maybe when you're just, you know, crafting in the living room on your lap. Perfect for, you know, your scrapbooking, for your colouring, for your card making, paper crafting, whatever you want to do. Perfect for your board games as well, should you want to do that. You even get that handy little bulldog clip which comes off, so you can place it wherever is most helpful for you with whatever craft you're doing. Sturdily built as well, this actually. It's a really sturdy bit of kit. If you haven't yet got one of these in your life, get it today, and we'll give you the mat and the ruler included as well. It's a 30% saving, £16.22 or $19.58 if you are a platinum member. We're going to have a look at a few pictures, I believe. A few more comments coming through as well. Love the collar combo in the collection, says Christine Davies. Natty says greetings from the Finger Lakes area of New York. Gorgeous Box Debbie says Mary Pat, and Beth Metzger says beautiful card. I'm off work this week, so watching on TV and commenting on the phone. I'm so engrossed in watching, I almost forgot to comment. Well, I'm glad that you did, because it's lovely to hear from you. Now, earlier on, we were doing a craft along with Debbie, and Debbie, I think we've got 4 photos to show you of people who've crafted. So Pam Craven, look at this.
Oh, you've used the vintage snowman, Pam. That is beautiful. Oh, I absolutely love it. I'm really pleased that people have loved this designer card, because it is very cool, isn't it? And very simple to do.
But great as well, isn't it, that people have copied the concept and then put their own twist on it?
Yeah, totally.
Now, I remember Sandra messaged earlier on, said she was using the gnomes.
I love that, Sandra. Absolutely beautiful.
That's like me and you then, isn't it?
It's like me and you, yeah. You playing your little guitar and... Oh,
you with
look
your
at that.
marshmallows. That's gorgeous.
Wow,
Dead sneering.
that is amazing. Yeah, so absolutely gorgeous. I love the candy cane stripes at the side. That is beautiful.
Yeah.
That really works well with that card. Oh, and such a lovely robin coloured in as well there, Raven. Beautiful. Oh, thank you so much, crafting along. It's so nice to see all the designs and actually all your differences in them as well.
Yeah, it's absolutely brilliant, and I know if I ever led a craft along, which probably would never happen, I would be as pleased as you are. Just it must be so nice for you that people have actually taken the time.
Yeah, I can't even begin to tell you how heartwarming it is when you see people that not only watch our shows, but to craft along like that with us. It really means an awful lot, because it's exactly what we want to see. And even if you haven't crafted along, it's nice that you can always do it at a later date. So still keep sending them in, because you can always say in 2 weeks' time, oh, this is the craft along we did with Debbie and Ben, and send them into a different craft along, because we'd still love to see them. So never think it's too late to send in your makes, because we always love to see your pictures.
Absolutely, and of course, as we said earlier, you can always send pictures to us via our Facebook pages. You've got the I'm a Crafter's Companion page. There's loads of ways you can get your pictures in and share them with everybody else. Lynn tells me she's just ordered the rotating board and magnetic tools. That is a great buy, and I do believe we're going to give you a chance right now to get your carts checked out. If you've got anything in your baskets, in your carts, get them checked out. Any questions that you might want to fire our way as well, feel free to send those in, and we'll come back with some more information and inspiration for you in just a few moments' time. We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges, and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95, and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members, who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you, and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
If you love Crafters TV, we've made it easy for you to watch us wherever you are. Whether you catch us on your tablets or take us with you on your mobile phone, it's easy to watch us anywhere. From here to here. Maybe don't watch us here. It would be easy to watch us here. Probably the easiest place to watch us is here. Crafters TV, with you wherever you are.
Quick Buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash. Put away your tape measure and fabric scissors. The Threader's fabric cutter offers accuracy and precision with every cut. This handy tool slices through fabric in a guillotine style. Its ergonomic design features a comfortable and protective handle, so it's safe and easy to use whether you're right or left-handed. Its 45mm rotary blade will cut up to 6 layers of fabric at a time, so your sewing, quilting, and upholstery project times are cut down to size. It's equipped with a measuring guide in metric and imperial for a perfectly accurate cut every time. The built-in grid ruler has 30°, 45°, and 60° angle lines, so you can cut fabric on any angle, including the bias. Quick Buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash.
Hello, welcome back to Crafters TV. My name's Ben Moseby. Thank you for all the lovely comments coming through. Lots of lovely comments coming in about your makes that we saw on the picture gallery there just a few moments ago. So feel free to keep sending them in. You know, if you took part in the Craftalon this afternoon, definitely send in. Or if there's just anything that you've made recently, it'd be nice to, if anything that we've featured on the show, actually, if you've made something with it recently, feel free to send in pictures and we'll do another picture gallery a little bit later on. Still very, very popular on our 8x vellum collection. Is this the same one that we had? I think you can buy 2, get 1 free here, don't you? Or maybe I might have just made that up. But it strikes me that that sort of price with this particular collection, it's a really great deal, whichever way you look at it, from 3 of our most popular collections. So you've got the Dancing Dragonflies, 24 sheets. It's a 20% saving. You're also going to receive your Country Lane as well, alongside the vintage butterflies. And I don't think it's any accident that you've got 3 beautiful sets in their own right, but then 3 beautiful sets that are going to work absolutely wonderfully with each other, because you've got butterflies, florals and dragonflies, which are just going to play together very, very nicely indeed. £23.99 is the platinum price there, or $31.19 if you want to jump in and grab those. The next item to show you is, I can tell you, it is a limited stock item. We do not have many of these at all. They've been proving very popular right throughout the day today. We have less than 30 chances for you to buy these, so they are limited. If you want to grab them, great price tonight, normally $130, $145. Platinum price £60 today, $80, which is just phenomenal. It's your shadow box dies. You get a lot of metal for your money right here, okay? But wait till you see what you're going to be able to achieve with these. So you've got your 6x4 and also your 5x7 box. And basically what it allows you to do is create these amazing shadow boxes. You've got within these plenty of other elements to decorate with. So if you want to decorate up your corners, you can. If you want to decorate up the sides of your box, you can do. You can completely go to town, strip them back a little bit more should you wish. And within each of the sets, you're also going to get some really cute extra added dies. Love the nesting dies that you get in this one here. And then you've got, again, in your 5x7, you've got the, sorry, 6x4, you've got these beautiful panels there as well. The reason that I think you should jump in and grab these today is because we know we've got some beautiful florals on the show. These are going to be great for kind of like encapsulating things like your flowers, great as well for popping things like your photos into as well. They're just a super handy collection. And once again, making shadow boxes very, very simple indeed. If you want to get these, go quickly because we have less than 30 opportunities for you to be able to do that. £60 today or $80, so it's a great saving on what you should be paying. These are wonderful, aren't they, Debbie? Like a great addition to our crafty family. I always think this particularly will look nice with some florals in there as well.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a little bit what we're going to do. And what I love about them is they're great for picture frames, photo frames, home decor. There's so many different things that you can do with them. But I love the fact that you can send something really different. You can make them into a card. You can also make them into sort of a card box, which is what we're going to do as well. There are so many versatile ways of them. And actually, when we look at, we know that's even a considered purchase when you're looking at the cost of them. But actually, when you look at the vast amount of dies that you're actually getting, it's quite incredible what you can do with them. What I love about them, first of all, you get your worker die. So that's the main die that we would cut our box with. What's brilliant about it, it does all the box for you. It does your score lines, cutting lines, and your tab lines as well. So everything is really easy. It comes with full picture and written instructions to tell you exactly how to make your box. It also comes with all those different embellishments, not all the same, but 4 different designs of your corner dies. And it also comes with a creator card die, which is fabulous because this comes as a die that you can just cut into something.
Yeah.
But it also comes with that outside cutting edge, which is great. And then on top of that, you are getting all your different lengths here for your sides, for your middle pieces. I absolutely love this. You've got these ones, creator card ones. They cut completely out, so you've actually got border dies. These ones cut in. You've got your ribbon thread in here, so you can put these on and have your ribbon thread in. You also get 2 of each for the longer sides and 2 of each of the shorter sides as well, which I think is amazing, and it takes all that hard work out of it for you.
Just to say as well, it's 54 elements you're getting, not 21, because you get 21 elements in your 6x4, but then you're getting 33 elements in your 5x7.
Oh, absolutely.
I was going to say, there's a lot more than 21 elements there, so it's actually 54 elements, not 21 as it says on the screen.
Yeah, I don't know where that's from, unless that's just from one of the collections, because you do get an awful lot.
Yeah.
So first of all, I'm just taking a piece of cardstock and we're going to die cut our largest die into this one. The one I'm using is a 4x6. So we're just going to place that into our Gemini plates. All of them you can use in your Gemini, or if you've got your Gemini Pro, they will fit in there as well. So we're going to run that through our Gemini. What's brilliant about it is you literally do that box in one pass in the machine. We had Ben brought out dies in the past where you made the tube sides and the smaller side, you had to stick them all together. So you had to make them all individual. And I think we thought we were being really clever doing that because they looked amazing, they were really good. But then working out that technology that actually, if we made one full die, we could do that in one pass through our machine, which is absolutely
We got there eventually.
We got there eventually, yeah, absolutely. So you can see all your score lines are put in, all your cut lines are put in, even your tabs are put in at the side here. So super easy. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to fold all of those sections. So what I would say, those little tabs at the side, work in with your fingers and then bend them.
Yeah.
And then we're going to do the same with all of them. They're all going the same way. So let me bring in my scoring tool and each one just burnish that into place.
Mary Pat says they're excellent for scrapbooking as well, these dies.
Oh, I like that idea, yeah, very nice. The only thing with scrapbooking, they would be a bit more chunkier.
Yeah.
But all the dies would be beautiful. So in fact, Mary Pat, these dies would be beautiful to create the frame with.
Yes.
And then you could use your creator cards, your corners would be great for putting your photos into. So yeah, I think that's what you're meaning and you're absolutely right.
And if you've got these already, by the way, do let us know in the comments why you love yours. Feel free to send in any pics. I'd love to see some finished samples of these. I love the ones that we've actually got on the packaging with just like a beautiful background, some beautiful 3D flowers in there, like it looks like they've been made with like flower forming foam. Simple sentiment, gorgeous, but like you said as well, Debbie, perfect. You know, things like this are always an excuse to get the phone out, get the tablet out and get some photos off and get them printed out.
Absolutely.
Because these would look, I think, gorgeous. And a great little gift idea as well, aren't they?
Oh, so much so, yeah, so much so. Oh, do you know what these would be good for? Your Christmas makes.
Oh, yes.
Or your Christmas cards. You could do the family photograph. Oh, my daughter talking about family photographs. I'm not sure. What do you all think, right? So, you know, they do all the matching pyjamas.
Oh, yeah.
She thinks we all need to do matching pyjamas this year.
Yes.
And I've never... Oh, you're saying yes. I've never been that keen.
Why?
Is it a bit geeky?
A bit eeky?
It's cute. Ah, do you do it?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Matching pyjamas?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do because I think this is something which has come over from America because I can only think, well, we've only done it the last few years, but we do like a little Christmas Eve box. So we all get new pyjamas on Christmas Eve, and then we have like a movie and then some snacks on Christmas Eve, and we all have the same same pyjamas.
So we always do that, and me and the girls, only the girls, we always have pyjamas, but we don't always have matching ones. But what she's saying is for us all, even the men, to have matching pyjamas.
Like 100% matching identical pyjamas.
Yes.
I still think that's pretty cute. We've only ever done, I think simply because maybe they didn't do them in all the same sizes, but we've done like the same pyjamas as a theme. Like we had some from, I'll tell you, from Next a few years back, where I was like Daddy Bear, then there was Mummy Bear, and then there were the two little baby bears. I don't think that's geeky, I think it's cute.
Oh, okay, yeah, there's a lot of us, because obviously we're all spending Christmas together this year.
In your pyjamas?
Actually that would be nice, I might just spend Christmas in my pyjamas. We've hired a holiday home in Bacton, on Norfolk Sea, on the Norfolk coast. And my son's coming over from Mexico. Get to see my Charlie.
Oh, amazing!
Seen him since he was 1 year old. And my two daughters and their families, and it's going to be lovely. And my son-in-law's brother's coming with his daughter.
That's a lot of pairs of pyjamas.
That's a lot of pairs of pyjamas.
How many pairs of pyjamas do you need to buy?
I haven't got to buy them all, but we're all saying we'll have to all buy the pyjamas.
How many pairs is that then?
How many? That's 3, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
12 pyjamas?
Yeah, 12 for Christmas Eve, yes. And then we've got other people coming throughout the time. But
and they're going to come in their pyjamas?
I don't know, that would be quite funny, wouldn't it?
Let us know, by the way, as Debbie says, family photos in your pyjamas, like matching pyjamas, yay or nay? What are we thinking about that? I say yay. What do you think, Charlotte? Yeah, it's cute. Jamie? Yeah, go with it, he said.
You don't want to see us in our pyjamas. You say that, we went on Hobby Maker in pyjamas. Well, I didn't personally, but our Debbie Robinson did.
She went on Hobby Maker in her pyjamas?
Yeah.
Did she?
Yeah, they started doing that early morning show.
What, was she supposed to be in her pyjamas, or did she not wake up on time?
I think she should have been wearing purple, Ben.
Well, yeah, purple pyjamas.
Yes, purple pyjamas.
Tracy, yay or nay to a family picture of everyone in their pyjamas at Christmas? Yes, Tracy says yes as well. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I wasn't quite sure, but actually, yeah, it does sound.
Sorry, rewind.
Rewind.
Why was Debbie in her pyjamas?
Oh, because they started doing an early morning show. They do an early morning show at 6 till 8 o'clock.
What? And they present it in their pyjamas?
They just started presenting it in their pyjamas. They don't anymore. But yeah.
I'd be well up for that here. We should do like pyjama Fridays or something.
Oh, I love that idea.
We've said for ages we'd do a fancy dress Friday, but it's never happened.
Oh, okay.
But pyjama.
That's a bit harder to do, isn't it? Because then you've got to work out a costume, and you know how competitive you get, Ben. So you don't really want to, we don't want to be competing with you. We'd have to think, you know what? We need a really rubbish outfit today because Ben's in today, and you know what Ben's like. He'd be really miserable if he doesn't look better than everyone else. I'm totally lying, obviously. You know that Ben would never be like that.
I was looking across at Tracy. She looked at me. She just went. I know, right? Where did that come from? Me, competitive? I am. If that ever happened, I'd have to have the best costume ever.
Field.
Yeah, but no, if it was fancy dress as well, I'd have to have a good costume.
You've just got your Riddler outfit. You could just wear that.
I'd have to have a good costume.
Right, once you've done all that, make sure, as I forgot, just put some glue down your little tabs there. So I've put some red liner tape because it is the strongest tape that you can get. Now what you want to do is to fold those little tabs over, stick them to the inside of there, and just give that a little rub down on that side piece. Make sure that's stuck. And then we're going to do the same the other side. So sticking it to the underneath of the same part that it's come out of, okay?
Yeah.
So just popping that into there. That's going to just mitre your corner off there. So nice, that bit triangular, just rubbing that in. And we're going to do the same on the opposite side. So just bringing that tab in, bringing that forward so you get that mitred finish just on the side there, so that you can see how well they fit perfectly. And then we're going to do the same on the opposite side. Bring it over, just rub that in there, and there you can see. And then you're always going to leave your smaller side pieces till last. And what we're going to do is tuck this under and roll it round. Before we do, I just want to make sure, oh, that's okay, that fits in the centre. I make sometimes the mistake of not putting in the centre piece. But actually the centre piece, what we're going to use is this piece here.
Yeah.
So I've used this one with, let's just take that off. So cut that out of your actual piece. Oh no, that's your matten layer. I just realised this will completely cut out, and we'll just cut that out like that. Cuts out absolutely beautiful, and then you're going to get your beautiful inside piece. But that will fit inside before I do the edges. And then all we're going to do is we're going to square these around. So we're just going to turn these so they fit completely square to the ground there. So just give that sort of rub down, and then what I'm going to do is just go in with the back of my pokey tool, and all I'm going to do is just rub that down so it makes sure that affixes really well, because it's actually hard to rub those down when you can't squash them. And then we're going to do exactly the same with this one, bring them round. And I'm just looking at the sides to make sure that that's square. Oh, I've just squashed that one. So just making sure that that's square all the way down, and then you just lay that flat. Once that's flat, again, come in and just make sure that you put as much down of that as possible. Turn that around, and then they won't come apart at all. That will stay really well. And then these sides will just curl in and just fit perfectly. So I'm just again making sure that that goes flat, because what you don't want to do is, because I have done them myself as well, where they can go a little bit wonky if you don't watch what you're doing on each side. So just popping that one down once that's flat. And then what I would say is just make sure that you sort of hover that down and push at the back here, so it just adheres. Now don't worry if these side pieces, you think these are coming apart, because what will happen, them side pieces will grab hold. So just press them in, and that side bit, so you get that beautiful corner. But if you do get a little gap, honestly don't worry about that, and I'll tell you why in a second. So let's rub those sides on. Just curl them round and stick them down. So, and just like that one, so can you see where that's gone a bit wonky? So just unstick that a little bit. Oh, it might have already caught, oh, there we go. We're just going to bring that down and then pop that inside. And just like so. Now, if your sides, you've just got that little piece at the sides, all we're going to do to counteract that is, I've already done them, but I've just cut out my corners. So I've done 4 of the same design to match that inner piece as well. And we're going to stick these to the side. So this is where you can make sure that your sides are going to fit perfectly. And all I'm going to do, I'm actually going to bring in our tacky glue, because obviously that's the strongest glue that you've got to hold. Or you can just use your dotty tape pen as well. But let's just pop that on, and then where I want them to go is, I know that that middle piece is going to go. I don't need to put glue where my finger is, so we're just going to place glue all down that side. And what I am going to do is put some in that middle, just down those sides, because we've got our precision bottle. And then I'm going to do them with the others, because while that is dry, I'm sticking the others, what's happening is our tacky glue is evaporating, and that means it's going to go tackier. So pop that there, and then our next one.
While you're sticking, Panda Craft says, we've always had new PJs on Christmas Eve. You only wear them once then, really? No.
Oh no, I always
wear them after.
Yeah, I always use them after. I have had matching pyjamas with my girls before. We've had matching penguin pyjamas.
Penguin pyjamas?
You are penguin, yeah.
Aww.
Penguin pyjamas, yeah.
Yes, I've dressed in new PJs on Christmas Day, says Janet. Shannon H says, my cousins went on the Christmas train ride a few years ago, and they all had matching PJs. I wasn't invited because I have no kids, lol. Aww.
Oh, and I bet you would have been the biggest kid of them all. That's always the way, isn't it, with adults? So, yeah.
Aww. Maybe we should do you know what? This Christmas, let's have a day this December where we all come into work in our pyjamas.
I think we have to do that.
We'll get a memo sent round so you guys can get matching pyjamas with all of us, and we'll break the world record for the amount of people wearing the same matching pyjamas.
The trouble is America might not be able to get our same pyjamas.
Oh yeah.
But what we could say is we could get similar pyjamas. So if they're penguins or if they're...
Yes, or Father Christmas or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
So as long as they've got Father Christmas or whatever we decide on them, yeah, that would work. That's cool.
I'll put that forward. At home in Trinidad, says Mahoga we always had new 90s on Christmas Eve. Yeah, it's 23 to 25 all year round. Never matching, but new. Matching is something from the US, especially jumpers. And Laura says, Fireside Christmas Eve is a wonderful tradition, but it's nearly impossible to find matching PJs for the entire family unless you order online. But nothing beats comfy clothes, a nice fire, hot chocolate, and classic Christmas movies.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ah, yes. Roll on December when I read something like that. Want it to be Christmas tomorrow.
Oh, I love it. It's the only thing I love about winter is Christmas.
Yeah. And to be honest with you, even now my kids have gone up a little bit, I still find Christmas Eve the most exciting. I prefer Christmas Eve to Christmas Day.
Oh, do you? No,
yeah.
See, I love Christmas Day, but we do lots on Christmas Day, but I also love the preparation for Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be busy for us this year because we've got a lot of people to cook for.
You have?
So, yeah.
But it's the whole preparation and lead up that I absolutely love, and getting the presents out and opening the Christmas Eve box, sticking on a movie and getting ready for the big day.
It's so lovely. Right, before we do anything else, I'm going to bring in my card, which I've put there. It is, it's under there. Let's bring this in. Now, I'll give you the measurements for this because this works perfectly with the 4x6. So I've just created a card and it's super easy, honestly. I've done it 9 1/4 by 6 1/4 and I've scored it at 4 1/4 and 5. So this gives me my measurement in between, which will house my little card, just like so, yeah. And it means that that will wrap around and create our little box card. So a really nice way to be able to pop that into a card. And then you can make your box envelope as well, which I absolutely love. So I've just got some of Sarah's vintage butterfly. We're gonna decorate the front with these and pop those into place. So just like so, pop them on there. Yeah, I think the other thing, thinking about, you probably have to get in really early to get them all matching, so you'll get those different sizes, don't you, for pyjamas?
Well, because it's become more of a popular thing now, hasn't it, you see?
Forgot something.
What have you forgotten?
I'm hoping. Oh, look at that. That's
just
good.
in time.
Yeah, and the reason that come off so well, I should have used tackle because it's a textured cardstock, but I've got a piece of ribbon. I want to make a wrap for my box. So what we are going to do, I'm going to make sure that I've got enough each side because that's going to wrap around. So let's just pop it like that. So pop that on. Oh, I thought that was sticky on there and it's not, it's on the other side. So just pop that across there to hold that into place. Like so, and then we can pop this all over and on there, which will secure it, and then we'll pop that into place. So, and then that way we get our beautiful, oh, I love that.
Someone sent in a picture of their pyjamas. I can't wait to see that.
Oh, that's amazing. Thank you for doing that.
Barbara says she's just sent in a couple of pics made using the frames. Pandacraft says we could just have a PJ day. Absolutely we could. And I know somebody who's working on this show right now is currently in their pyjamas. I shall leave it up to you to work out who that might be.
Who's that? I can't even work out who that is.
Someone who's part of the show currently is in their pyjamas. It can only really be one person.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, you do.
Do I?
Yeah.
What, they're here now?
Well, they are, but not in the building.
Working from home.
Who's my partner in crime?
Oh, who's on the socials?
Superstar Susie.
Susie.
It might be her. I'm not saying that it is.
Oh, you're not saying it.
You know, but it might be somebody on the team. But you know what? That's the beauty, isn't
Susie,
it?
I hope you are in your pyjamas. Take a selfie.
Yeah, beauty of working from home. My sister works from home, and I don't think she ever gets changed out of her pyjamas from day to day, to be honest with you.
I would love it if I could wear my pyjamas every
Yeah.
day. You can guarantee though, Ben, if you have a pyjama day, everyone and everyone's friend knocks on the door.
Oh yeah, yeah. Or you'd forget that you had an important meeting.
Yes, exactly.
Although I suppose if you did work from home and you were in your pyjamas, you could just put like a jacket on, couldn't you? Or just put a tie on around your pyjama top.
That would be funny. Look at these beautiful flowers. So I cut them out of the purple cardstock, just put a nice little glittered piece in the centre. But these are the sunflower dies that you're getting in the sunflower collection.
Oh, yes.
So you wouldn't know, would you? But they're absolutely stunning. So I thought I'd do purple ones. So we're going to put a bit of a globule of glue onto there. And then we're just going to pop these going up our card. And then one onto there. I've done them with our chunky glue because I've got some leaves as well. So I want to put the leaves sort of behind. So it means I can sort of manoeuvre them about a bit when I want to, where I want to. So let's pop one onto there. I'm just going to group them a little bit. And then we'll put some extra ones coming out. So just onto there.
Laura says as long as they are Christmas pyjamas, we could do a craft along and everybody could email photos of themselves in their PJs.
Oh, that is brilliant. Doing the craft along, yes.
I'm definitely going to put this forward.
Tracy's coming. I think she's coming because she wants to wear her pyjamas to work as well. She's like, Debbie. These leaves again out of that collection, so just add in all of these in. We're just doing them sort of from the bottom.
A few comments coming through as a lot of people never thought of making a card with the boxes because you think box, it's just got to be a box, but making a card, very, very clever, isn't it?
Absolutely, and what this is nice for as well, Ben, is maybe having, you could put a little pocket here and have a voucher inside.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's creating that little gift, and then we're just going to tie that up on the front there. And I have got, so I'm just going to tie this into a bow and then trim the extra off. So let's just tie that around like so. Make sure we've just got enough for what we need. And let's do our little pulling together to create those little towels. So just fold them and snip up, and that just creates the little towels on there. Do the same on that way, trimming those off. And then what I have got is, oh there it is. So off of this one is from, I did write it down so I'd remember it, it's the interchangeable Regal frames.
Oh,
So,
yes.
yeah, it's just the inside because I'm using these quite a lot because I don't always use the outer frames, but these ones are lovely just for your little, putting a little sentiment on the front. So let's pop that one on and then just take the purple from the top. So all of these cut out of that beautiful cardstock just to tie in, and then we're just going to shadow that over the top just for you there. There we go. And there we go. If I turn that round, we've got our beautiful little box, and you wouldn't think so, but that is our frame box. Open that up, and then you've got that gorgeous frame
Boom.
inside. There
That
you go.
is
You could put a
stunning.
photo or anything, couldn't you, in there, so which would look beautiful.
I really love that so much. It's a great deal on this. Just to stress again, we're going to have a look at some photos of what you guys have been making with these, but just to stress, these are limited stock. We've got less than 30 chances, in fact 25 chances now left for you to get your hands on these. Do not miss out on them. You're going to get your 6x4 and your 5x7 set. It is actually, as we said, 54 elements in total, but look what you get. Your main worker die in both of the sizes, and then a whole host of other dies, as you saw, decorative corners, you know, cut-ins there to decorate the side of your boxes as well. And I just love the fact that, you know what, we've seen a great demo there of the actual shadow box itself, but then made into a card too, which I just think is so, so clever. really last call on these, because we've got hundreds of you watching right now. If everyone decides, oh yeah, I love this idea, many of you are going to miss out. 25 chances left to buy there. You're saving $54.97, $44.85. Platinum price is £60 or $80. Beautiful box, Debbie, says Janet Boyd. Love that card, says Antoinette. And Mahogany only says, thank you, Debbie. I'm looking to make some notelets for Christmas cards. This wouldn't be thick enough, but I can adjust the measurements and use the ribbon to make it close.
Oh, perfect.
Very cute idea, Debbie, says Natty. Trisha Love says, my granddaughter bought us some semi-matching PJs last year, red and black. They were so cute. And then one has come through. Jamie told me about this one. It's just come through. But Brenda Wood says, I bet Ben has pyjamas with the flap in the back. I'm not quite sure what to make of that.
A flap in the back? What's that for? What's a flap in the back
They used to have those, like, what's his face? The cartoon
the
character used to wear them.
Yes, what
was he called? The one who used to chase Bugs Bunny. What was the one called who used to chase Bugs Bunny?
Sid.
Elmer Fudd.
Elmer
He used
Fudd.
to have those. You have a flap just there, so you can pull the flap. But I don't know what that... I didn't know... I just don't know why she thinks I would...
Yeah, I don't know why. Tell us, if you can. What is the back flap for?
Well, we know what it's for, but I don't know why
I
Brenda...
don't know what it's for.
The back flap?
Yeah.
Well, you've got a pet... Because it's an all-in-one, isn't it?
Oh, it's for going to the loo.
Yes, you don't have to take it off. You can just... Come on, Debbie, it's not that hard to work out, is it? You've got a flap just there, you undo it, what becomes then exposed?
Well, I've never had something with a back flap, so how would I know what it was?
Well, no, I don't know for sure that's what it's for, but I'm just guessing that that's what a back flap would be for, so you could get your...
I was actually thinking if you bent down, you would undo it, just so you didn't rip your trousers. What do I know?
Love the purple flower, says Natty. I'll be doing that design. Great box, says Trisha Love. Lovely, well done, Debbie, says Fred171. Mary Pat says, beautiful decorative gift box, Debbie. I think I'll exchange the flowers for candy when I make mine. I love it. And Stephanie Theodore says, what an adorable gift. Let's have a look at what you guys have been doing with your shadow boxes, your boîte d'ombres, as it says on here, or your Schatten boxes, as it is in German. That's a German. Schatten
look
box.
at them. They are amazing.
They are phenomenal, aren't they?
They are absolutely beautiful. What great makes.
Dream big, love fully, and laugh often. These are stunning. Oh, I love the little, what do you call it, easel to pop them onto as well. That's really clever.
Such a good gift if that's what you're given as a gift to display them.
Oh, I'm just thinking with that as well, perfect for little table settings as well, wouldn't it be, for like weddings?
Yeah. Oh, and your placement numbers, like table numbers. Yeah, they are so nice. Every one of them is beautiful.
Talking of weddings, look at Amanda's.
Oh, look at that.
Ooh.
Absolutely beautiful. So I think these are tonic dyes if I look at them rightly. Amanda, beautiful. So this is what Jodie bought to us last week, which was our memory books.
Oh, okay. Yes, they're very popular with tonic.
Amazing. It's so nice to see all your I love this. We haven't done this before because normally it's what we have in the show, but actually it's really nice to see whatever you're making.
Val Lloyd, Val in Southampton. Look at this.
Beautiful.
That is gorgeous.
Yeah, absolutely lovely.
Love the owls. Oh, and the next one, this is right up my street. Barbara, that's phenomenal with our iris folding dies. That's really brilliant, isn't it? How perfect.
So pretty, so pretty.
And then Lillian, it's Paul the Horse.
Oh, it's the twins.
Bell Countryside collection.
Oh, I love it. I just see the other photo.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness,
Trisha!
I love it. It is just
How
brilliant.
great is that?
Oh, that's made up my mind. We definitely need to have matching pajamas. I love that. And the dog, look at the dog. He's got like, what are they called? Boppers. Head boppers.
The head boppers. If you're going to look as cool as Trisha and her family, then you've got to do it, haven't you?
Oh, Trisha, I love that. Oh, I'm definitely, that's made up my mind. I am going to do that now, so yeah.
Love it. Thank you so much for sending those pictures. Keep the pictures coming in. We absolutely love these. Natty just says, I even had PJs for my fur baby for Christmas.
I've heard of that before, people dressing their dogs in the same pyjamas.
Max never had pyjamas. He's got a couple of Christmas jumpers. He had a birthday hat for his birthday last week. Lillian Kwok says, stop with the actions, Ben. We'll stop talking about back flaps now. And Janet says, we did the flap in the back PJs for our Christmas pics a few years ago. Oh, so this is the actual thing then? I genuinely don't know what you're talking about. I mean, I do, but I don't.
No, I
Our
do.
friends and family were shocked that we actually sent them out. More information on back flap PJs, please. Whilst you're sending those in, let's talk about something else which is proving really popular on the show today, our everyday creator card dies. We had these earlier on, actually, on Wake Up Call, and a really, really popular collection. So should be, that's not my cup of coffee there at all. Should be, hide it, Ben, they can still see it. There we go. Yeah, it's a 6-piece collection, 24 elements in total. Our creator card dies are always super, super popular because they allow you, I think, to look like an absolute craft expert straight out the box, because one pass through your machine, you've created so much dimension and design within a card. These are even better for the fact that you get that extra element to allow you to create, well, a dangling element, if you like, or a spinning element within each and every one of these. You know, if you want to cut these out and place these onto a card to make like a 2D project, obviously you can, but then when you see, well, this one actually hasn't got the clock in it, but I'll show you on some future boards that these just create the most beautiful detailed cards. So you've got the save the date there, which comes with just a note and save the date. Then you've got hello, you, and lovebirds. So can you see you've got all of that beautiful detail. It's almost like 2 tree branches meeting in the middle with the beautiful birds flying around. Just attach those to the top there with a bit of cotton or invisible thread. Then you've got the beautiful Raise Your Glass, which again is that fantastic celebratory card with the glasses clinking in the centre. Next is, I think, my favourite in the collection, the Shine Bright. There's so much to love about this, with all of the clouds that you've got, the stars, and then the detail in the actual dangling element itself. That moon is just phenomenal. Love and hope and shine bright are your sentiments. This is the couple on the swing. Got to make sure I say that correctly. Forever Yours. The 2 lovebirds there on the swing together. Together forever is the other sentiment that you'll get. If you want to see a great if you want to see a great demonstration with that, pop back to Wake Up Call, was it?
Yes.
Wake Up Call. And then lastly in this collection, you've got your beautiful butterfly wishes. Would not be a crafter's collection, would it not, without some beautiful butterflies. So much detail in there. Best wishes and happy birthday. It is a huge, huge saving. £75 you're saving, $84. You can go on these individually if you want, but the best way to get them today is to go for the full collection. You're saving an extra $15 if you go that way. 120, 137 comes down to £35.20 or $42.40. Thank you for all of the comments coming through. I'm beginning to learn now about the pyjamas that you were talking about, because I can see some pictures coming through on the socials. So I shall have a quick look at those whilst we get ready for our next demo. Which of the creator cards are you going to use?
I need to borrow another one.
Oh dear.
The butterfly one, please.
The butterfly.
Yes. Everyone I've got a plan today seems to not have the actual dies here.
Coming over.
So yes, please, if I could borrow that. I'm going to give you the measurements to my card. So the measurement is 10.5 inches by 8 inches. Thank you very much.
Back flap pyjamas.
Oh, look at that. Now, see, that makes no sense.
It's a bit too high, isn't it?
Yeah, how does that... Yeah, see, that doesn't make sense to me. So I'm wondering if it's just a bit of leeway. You undo it so you can bend over to open your presents. You have to bend down, don't you? If you sat on the settee, you bend down to pick up your presents, to open your presents. Where if something's tight on your back, you split your pants.
So if you have a larger derriere, that's where... I didn't
know what they were for, but they're too high. You can't go to the loo with those, can you?
No, you can't actually. There's another...
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't. Oh, but they were just with the little one, but then...
Well, that's just a bit saggy, I think.
I'm sorry I even brought it up now. Anyway...
Tell us what you use your back flap for.
Back to the crafting.
Let's get to crafting. Oh, look, someone else has pinched this because it's got all the bits in it still. So let's pull this one out. And we're going to pop this inside. Now, earlier today, I'm just going to pick a few little pieces out just so I know that it cuts okay, because if you've still got some little pieces in your dies, it will make it a little bit more difficult to cut through. You might just have to put it through a couple of times because obviously it's got some cardstock inside the little die cuts. So just make sure you pick all those out before you die cut. Because we've got the Gemini, it probably won't make too much difference, but nice to get those pieces out. And then earlier we made a card where we cut all the top out. I actually want to keep it all in because I just want to create a creator card. So there's no reason, even though it does a cut line, that you can't keep it into your cardstock. So what I want to do is just put that sort of squarely into my piece of card, and then I'm going to grab some low tack tape and we're just going to tape that down. Now I'm going to try and just put it on the edges because I want to take that off when we bring that out, because this has beautiful embossed detailing in it. So you want to emboss that detail as well as we can stencil through. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to run that through and create the actual die cut in the piece of card. So we're going to do a diorama card, but that's why I want to keep it in. Now you could cut away the tops. There's no rules that you have to or you don't have to, but I actually want to keep it in and keep quite a square sort of card. So let's bring that one in, and then the first thing I want to do, I'm going to turn this over, but always take your tape away, Ben, because it embeds otherwise into your cardstock and your die, because we're actually using our embossing folder. So I always like to take my tape away, which makes it a lot easier to take away from the card. So let's take that off of my die and then just take that away. Now once you've done that, bring in your rubber embossing mat, and then we're going to turn that over so you can see all our die cutting is done. Take that middle piece out, bring your plates back in, turn that upside down, and then we're going to use our embossing mat right over the top. And then we're going to take out our magnetic shim, so it's just our plastic shim and our top cutting plate.
Are most dies embossable then?
Yes. They've all got little detail in them that you can see. So we did one earlier, which it brought in the tree.
Oh, the.
Every time I say it, I then come and then I start talking about it and remember what they are. But the tree rings, are they?
Oh,
no, not those.
Well, you said it right earlier.
I said it earlier.
The tree grain, the wood grain.
Wood grain. Yes, wood grain. But look at this, so if I don't turn it over, we've got two little butterflies at the bottom here, so you can see them coming through, and one here, and we've also got some embossing, which is the stems of the flowers. So what we're going to do, I want to keep this in my die, so I'm going to move my plates out the way and turn that over, because then what you'll see, I'm going to make sure I've still got a little bit of tape on there, so just don't want that going over my die cut. There we go. Let's take that piece off because that will stop the ink going through. And then let's put them to the side with our plates. And then we can use our ink pads. So I'm going to use our fuchsia.
Yep.
I'm also going to use our honey pot and our grasshopper. So pop them to the side. And let's bring in some green as well. So I know this greenery at the top, so you can see we can use our grasshopper for that. So bring that in just at the sides. Now I'm using our little ink daubers. They are small, but you can use your normal daubers as well to ink through. Just catching all those leaves. And if you do catch anything that's on the corner, don't worry, because you can always bring in extra ink if you wanted to around that. So I think these are just leaves down here, and then we've got a little one there. So it's just a case of just catching these little leaves that are around, and then we've got some around the edges, just there. And there we go. So once you've done that, I'm going to bring in some of the pink. I'm going to, just so we don't double dip, let's use our pink, and I'm going to catch these butterflies down here.
Butterfly die is my favourite, says Beth Bill Bishop on Facebook.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it is beautiful, really beautiful.
It's a lovely collection, and you just You can't go wrong with creator card dies, can you? Especially these ones.
Not at all.
And you don't. And I would say to you that if you've never crafted before, you might look at these and think, oh, they look very complicated. But that's the point. They do look complicated, but they're easy to use, aren't they?
Oh, I mean,
Do you know what I mean? They make you
so
look like a
much so.
professional straight away, these.
So you don't even have to do these to get a beautiful result.
No.
And I think that's what the key is. So, and then when we take that away, I am going to use a piece of card underneath just so you can see how beautiful it comes out. So let's take that one out, take our die away, and there we go. All those beautiful colours.
Lovely.
Let's flick all our little pieces out the way. And you get just that really gorgeous design. So normally we would cut across here, cut down and cut that all away so it just stays into the card. But because I want my card to be like this, I'm actually going to leave it in there. And there is a way that you can sort of, you can hide them, so if you don't want those cut lines. But I'm not going to worry too much. Now, then if you take your butterfly one, there's loads of pieces in this, so I'm not going to sit and pick them all out. So what I am going to do is bring my finished one in. So let me just grab that over here. So all I've done is cut it out of some pink cardstock, and I've also just threaded some threads just through the tops there. So can you see, just in his antennae, are they?
Yes.
Antennae.
Antenna, yeah, antennae.
So I've just threaded some through there, and then they're ready to hang in that centre piece. So what we are going to do though, let me just pop my lid back on there, pop that together, and let's just make our card. So what I do want to do, just bring you your tape. Now you could either use sellotape or I'm just using our low tack tape because that will work as well.
Okay.
And I just want to put a little bit on that line, and all that's going to do is just stop it from coming away. So it will just stop it from parting. We won't see that when we're done, and I'm going to do the same just a little bit up here as well. So none of that you will see because we're going to stick our card together, but it will just stop it coming apart. Your main line is this one here, which is a little bit noticeable, and I'll show you how we can hide that. But first of all, let's just pop our panels in. So again, I've cut the same cardstock out of, which is our textured cardstock, out of the butterfly. I've just done those two panels. Then I've just put some gems on the top here. So this is from Sarah's collection, which is the it's not the vellum, but it's like the vellum, but is it Country Lane? I think it's the Country Lane one. I'm just going to double check. I think it's Country Lane. So let's pop this on. Oh yes, I've done the right one. I thought I'd done me. I thought my gems were on the wrong side there, or I'd stuck it on the wrong side. I thought they were on the side I was sticking. So we're just going to pop that into place just there, and then do our other one as well. Oh, dropping everything now. So let's bring our glue in just to glue those ones down. So that's going to act as our side pieces, just like so. And then these are going to go here, so you can put one, I want one at the bottom actually, let's do the side and then one at the top. And what's nice about anything that you do with a creator card or an edgeable is you can actually use whatever papers you've got in your stash. And you can use up your bit box as well, Ben, which is nice. We've all got those bit box where we've got all the bits and pieces and leftover cardstock that we just can't bear to throw away. These sort of cards are great to have them, just to have them in the background, have them at the sides of your cards. Think about all the different concept cards that you could have. And they're just beautiful.
It goes to show that a day will eventually come where that bit of scrap that you were going to throw away will come into its own.
Oh, absolutely.
And will be the perfect size for whatever project you're working on.
Absolutely. So I've just cut out the happy birthday from this one, so you're getting those two different designs. I love this because I think it's a bit quirky, and I'm going to bend those. Can you see? You can sort of bend them. You don't have to keep these straight. So we're just going to come round there and bend that up. So it just gives a completely different look with your happy birthday on there. Then we're going to use our dangly piece to go inside. So I think this is all better to do while you're, before you've put all your card together. So we're just going to tie this up onto the top. So pop that through our first one. So just into that little flower there. So the designs are clever because all the designs have been done with, and I'm going to put both up before I hang it, because I want to make sure that where we put it is going to hold into place. So I'm going to pop this one into here. Yeah, so what I'm saying is there is a design on each one that allows you to hang from.
Yeah.
So you sort of just choose which ones we're going to go to. So I want that about there, I think. So we need to knot that. So always do that before you do anything else, before you stick it all together. So we're just going to tie that and then tie that in a knot again, like so. So once we've got that knot there, I'm going to hold, I'm just holding that with my hand. Oh, I've just pulled it too tight. And I was literally just about to say, be careful, because obviously they're quite delicate.
Yeah.
But never mind. We won't bother, we won't do that. I've got a finished one. I'm just going to show you how we put our card together, because the other thing I want to do, I've got my backing papers. And you don't even have to put anything if you don't want to. So let's just pull that one away. And then I've also cut out, so use another piece of card to just have this die cut done. And then we can use this on top, so that gives us another variation. So just popping that to the side, just on there. And actually, Ben, we could just use this as a little topper. So even just at the side, just because we've pulled it off, let's pop another little butterfly at the side there. So I'm going to put our pieces onto there. So we'll do this a little bit different to our finished one. And then this piece here, so I've cut out again, you know, I like to shadow underneath. This is great because if we pop that underneath, this is going to really make that pop just by having that black. Now it doesn't matter where that goes on the back, because even though it comes longer, I can trim that off afterwards. So if we want to pop that, so we've got that beautiful black. I know I've got that mark there, but actually we can just trim that all away, because we're not going to see it inside our card. So let's trim that one away. And then we're going to use our dotty tape pen, and we're going to pop that. So this is my side we're not using. I'm going to use all of this just so we can stick all of that down on the back.
Dietis is saying the Crafter's Companion butterfly dies and stamps are all beautiful and must have when crafting. I have many. And Shannon H says, I do like this collection. It's very nice. It is. It's a nice price today as well. If you haven't got this, boy oh boy, have you got a steal of a deal on this today. You're saving £75 more if you're platinum. What is that saving? 120, 20, 90, no, 20 pounds, £95. No, that's not right. Oh, I can't work it out. £85 you're saving.
£6.50.
£85. And then you're saving 58,
70,
£85. Yeah, 85 quid.
It's good.
It is good.
It's very good. Right, so let's stick this into place on the front. Oh look, we're sticking to everything. I've got my other dies there coming along for the ride, and then we're just going to pop that into place. I think that, is that upside down? Yeah, that's the switch. Yeah, we don't want it upside down, do we? So again, just using our tape pens to stick that into place in the centre. And then all we're going to do now is bring in our tape to the sides. So pop that down each side, and then on the opposite side, just running that down, and then we can stick all of these into place. So just on the top there, and on our opposite side, just like so, and then squeeze that together, so that will create that side panels.
Very pretty.
So I'm going to bring in my other one and just show you. So if I bring that in, you can see, you wouldn't even notice that side panel, but if you did, all I've done here is wrapped a piece of ribbon around the side, can you see? And it completely hides that slit. So you can have one that's dangly and one that's just freestanding on there.
I think I prefer the one with the little butterfly freestanding on the side.
It's quite nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
It does look really nice. Yeah, absolutely. So we will pop that one in, and in fact, let's untie this ribbon and we can tie it around that one. So, and then we can have this one in our card of the
show.
The show vote.
Yes. So
So
we'll be
let's tie those
doing
in.
that in just a little while. Only 25 minutes left, Debbie.
I know, it's ridiculous where the time is going. Crazy. So there we go, we just tie that in, and there we go. Just put the ribbon on the side, and that completely hides that little gap there. Beautiful.
Lovely card. You get a chance to vote on your favourite very, very shortly indeed. But think about this collection. If you've not yet got it, then you've got a great price on this one today. £35.20 if you're platinum, $42.40. If you are new to us, by the way, and you've not yet bought from us, don't forget you can sign up to Club Inspire on our website. Free to do it. There's no charge, there's no like yearly fee or whatever. You can sign up for free. If you'll see the Club Inspire logo on the website, literally need your name, email address, you create a password, and then you're into the club and everything that entails. So many benefits, but you'll get 20% off your first order. So you'll pick up this at that price in the purple box at the bottom of your screen today, even if you've never shopped with us before. If you are a platinum member and you've not yet got this, it's a steal. Whether you are or you aren't, it's a steal today because you're going to get all of the beautiful detail here that you love with our creator card dies, and then you're also going to get that extra element. And as we saw with Debbie, actually, yes, this looks amazing with that dangling butterfly element within the center of the card. However, how nice did the card actually turn out, just having the butterfly popped on the side? I really, really like that. So you've got your butterfly wishes. This is the Smoochy couple, forever yours and together forever. They are, look, they're getting all smoochy on the swing, aren't they? Hope that's reinforced, that swing, because that's probably quite...
I think he's proposing.
Huh?
I think he's proposing.
Do you think? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. But yeah, how cute is that? Really lovely. And again, might be for a wedding card or an anniversary card, that one. Lots of different styles and designs within this collection for all sorts of different occasions. That is my favourite, I think. Really beautiful, dreamlike. I love it. It's called Shine Bright. You've got the moon, the stars, and those two beautiful sentiments at the bottom. So love and hope and shine bright. Then you've got the clinking glasses. This one is actually called Raise Your Glass, but a lovely celebratory creator card with the bottle, with the balloons, with the glasses clinking in the centre there as well. But as we've seen, you know what, you don't necessarily have to have those dangling. You can use those as an embellishment or use those elsewhere with a completely different project should you wish. Then you've got the lovebirds. That one is actually called Lovebirds. LOU and lovebirds are the two sentiments that you'll get with the cute little birdies tweeting away in the centre of your project. And then lastly is save the date with that pocket watch. And you've got all of the detail around the outside, more little watches, almost like little ornaments actually. A bit more, I don't know, it's a little bit Christmassy that, but I suppose those could be like poinsettias, could be whatever you want them to be, but it's just a note, save the date. It's a great saving on that today, £35.20, $42.40 if you're platinum. Also, what you might want to get your hands on, which has proved popular today, are A3 cardstock. Very, very busy for this. Don't forget on the website now as well, you will find our multi-purpose A3 cardstock too, but if you want the Centura Pearl, grab this. It's a lovely collection. Works out that you're getting one of the packs for free. You're going to get 20 sheets of your ivory. That is double-sided, beautiful sheen on that, and again perfect for those bigger projects. I love the idea when we had the A3 white multi-purpose card earlier in the week, or back on Friday, and Debbie was just saying, you know what, for big cards, if you just want to make an A4 card, simply get this, fold it in half. I mean, why not? It's such a good idea. But you're going to get double-sided ivory. You're also going to get your hint of gold in the Snow White as well. So that is 25 sheets you're going to get there. That is single-sided Centura Pearl. And then you've also got this set as well, which is the hint of silver. And all of that, I think, Jamie will tell me, I think you get 25 sheets there as well. So it's 70 sheets in total, I think. £19.98 is the deal on that one, or $29.58 if you're shopping with us in the US and you are a platinum member. Very popular for all of that. Lots of people with items in baskets, so we're going to take a short break, give you the opportunity to get those baskets checked out, and we've got some new videos which I'm really loving at the moment. Ability for you guys to find out more about all of our amazing crafters here at Companion Crafters TV, and I believe now you're going to find out a little bit more about Michelle.
My name's Michelle and I am the newest craft expert. My crafting journey began just after I had my daughter Alice, so she's 14 now. Long story short, I suffered with postnatal depression. My husband sort of noticed, took me to the doctors, and of all things, the doctor suggested colouring. Said it's so mindful, really helps. So anyway, my husband had noticed that I discovered the craft channels. Went out one day, came home with an amazing little craft kit for me, and that is where my addiction began. But one of my main inspirations is actually going onto our pages on Facebook, Instagram, and seeing what everyone else is making with the same stuff that we're making. As cheesy as it's going to sound, Debbie Robinson, Debbie Fisher, those are two of the main people that I watched a lot of. They are all so inspirational. Okay, so I absolutely love everyone that I work with. I don't have a lot of juicy gossip that I can share, but I will say Debbie Robinson is exactly what you see on screen. She is a laugh a minute. She is exactly what you see. So, you know, you think, oh, did they put it on for the camera? They don't. Debbie Robinson is definitely Debbie Robinson, and I love her. And she really does say all the time, what am I like? So other than crafting, I just love being at home with my family. I know that sounds cheesy, but my husband is the most amazing support for me. My kids are fantastically weird, odd, crazy, but perfect. But at the minute, I'm very focused on my health, so I'm exercising a lot. So I would say, other than craft, which takes up 23.5 hours a day, that my health and lifestyle, I think you would say. So I've had a few cards published in a couple of magazines as designer for the day. So that was sort of a really big deal for me. I loved it. And then I got accepted onto the Crafters Companion design team. Oh my God, the whole world could hear me scream with excitement. And then I got the call to come up and try out for this job. It is by far the most amazing, exciting thing I have ever done, and it's been life-changing.
How great are those little videos? I love them. I think they're absolutely brilliant. And obviously, you know, I work with the guys day in, day out, but it's so nice to hear them, you know, talk about their favourite things and favourite people. It is amazing. And hopefully you're enjoying those new videos as well and finding out more about your favourite crafters here at Crafters TV. Lots of love coming in for that last demonstration, by the way. Very pretty card. Debbie says Natty Dieta also saying about those creator cards. Such a great buy. It really is, you know, for some of our most popular dies, a really super deal. We have got 18 minutes remaining, so we're going to try and squeeze in one final demo here, and then we'll do the vote for the demo of the show, then we'll do the vote for the demo of the day. We're going to come back to where we started with the sunflower selection. What we'll do is get into the demonstration, and then I'll come back and show you all of the boards whilst you're voting on your favourite demo of the show. But it is a selection of the collection that we had. As I said, looking through it, the only thing that I can really spot that stands out is the paper pad. Everything else I think you're pretty much getting for a super low price, £58.40 platinum, $74.40 platinum if you're shopping in the US. But let's get this demo underway, and then we'll get the votes going. So what are you going to use from the collection, Debbie?
Yeah, so this folder, we used it this morning. I want to show you how to do a variety of different things here. We're going to take our folder and we're going to pop our card inside. We're then going to shut that down, and it's a different platform for the Gemini with a 3D embossing folder. So we're going to take away our cutting plates, and we're going to have in our plastic shim, our magnetic mat, our folder with our cardstock in it, and then our top cutting plate, and then we're going to send it through. It is the only time we say to use your plastic shim as one of the shims. Now, because it's a hard shim, you can still use it along the bottom, but we do always recommend anything else, you always put your cutting plates top and bottom. So let's take that one out and show this one. Now this is quite an incredible folder in the respect that it is so deep. The embossing is absolutely incredible on there, which is amazing. Ah, do you know what, Ben? I forgot to do something, but it doesn't matter, we can do something else. What I was going to show is a letterpress technique where you actually put your ink to the folder and then you can press it. But it doesn't matter. All it means is we get the beautiful blue in the background and then our flowers would be really white so you can see them. But I can just ink them, it's not a problem. So what we're then going to do is take our stencils. Now you're getting 2 different stencils. So your first one you're getting here. Now what I want to do, I'm going to use my, I had it somewhere and it's disappeared. Oh, there it is.
I got it.
My little hamster pillow.
Ah, yes, the hamster pillow, available on the website.
We're just going to rub this over here. So this will get rid of any anti-static, it will get rid of any sort of moisture, and then all I'm going to do is find my slot where we can pop our folder. So just over that stencil there. Now you can see my card is slightly smaller, so we're just finding our slot. I'm not taping it down, I'm just going to be quite quickly to do this, but what I am going to do, I'm going to use Honey Pot, which is in our water reactive, and I'm also going to use our green topaz, which is water reactive as well. So let's just bring in my, I thought I had them right next to me and I've moved them. I'm just going to bring in my ink daubers to use our ink. So just find the right colour for this one. I've got the wrong, no I haven't, I've got the right colour then, I'm just confusing myself. So I'm just trying, there we go, let's find this green one. Oh no, I don't want to use that. I'm going to tell you why I don't want to use that one, because I've just looked at it. The colour of that is my pigment ink. I don't want a wet ink, so I'm going to change that out, because what I actually want is to keep this as my water reactive. So all we're going to do is use this onto our ink here. So just on there, and then we're going to bring these in at the side. So nice and easy. Popping those down. So this is going to put our leaves into place. Now there's 2 reasons why I want to do this. So once you've done that, I'm then going to take this one away. So let me pop the lid on, and then I'm going to use my gone out of my head what it's called, honey pot. We're going to use Honey Pot through the rest of our stencil, because I want to, before I use these as leaves in the background, but this time I just want to use these as sort of darker leaves in the background of my sunflower. And then we're just going to bring that round, again add in those extras. So that's creating with one of those, so that brings those pieces up there. Now what I do want to do again, I want to then go back in with our bag, and I just want to rub that over the top as well. Okay, because what I don't want is any of our sticky ink or our embossing powder sticking to that. So let's pop those to the side, and now I'm going to be bringing in our lemon tonic, because I don't want everything shiny. I just want my leaves of my sunflower to be shiny. So we're now going to be bringing in our next stencil. Just going to maneuver that around so it sort of slots in, which is just there, I think. I need to just hold it up to just look, because there we go, that's better. It's hard to look straight down into the light, so I think that's pretty much grab that. And try to be quite precise, because if you're not, it will almost look like double vision. So it's quite good just to be able to get that. So then what we're going to do is go round, and I'm putting quite a bit of ink through here, because we want that to be quite wet. So we're doing our, and this is opaque inks, means that they're layerable. So you get the most amazing lay down of colour. And because they're pigment ink pads, the colour will last. So just popping those in, and then we're going to do the same with this one. So just going over the top, Making sure we go around, and you can see I'm not doing the inside either, so we're going to do something else with those. So just showing a varied of ways of doing them. Now if I did want to go in with a honey pot on top of that but in a pigment, we could do that as well, but just because I know we're running out of time, we're going to bring that one in, and then we're going to be using this to heat emboss.
Okay.
So we're going to bring our embossing powder in, and then we're just going to have a sheet of cards. Now I'm going to bring 2 sheets of cards, because what we're going to do with this one is we're going to, depend on time actually, we're going to do a bit of triple embossing.
Whoa,
to make it added shiny.
Yeah.
Now the reason I put the anti-static bag over the top, because I don't want the rest of it to be shiny. So we're just doing those different inks at a time. And you have to work fairly quickly with these. So I'm going to leave my pot open, like so, and we're just going to leave that there, because we have to do this quite quick. So let's pop that onto here, and then I'm just going to use my heat tool to heat this up.
Why is 3 always seen as the maximum when it comes to embossing? Like you'd never go a 4th time, would you?
No, because so it's been proven that if you do it more than 3 times, all that will start to do, it'll start to run. Right. Because it's too much. So 3 is the perfect number to go over the top. Now what I am going to do is we're going to just do one at a time, because what I need to do is make sure this ink stays sticky. So as I've got my heat on this piece, I'm going to have this in my hand, and then we're just going to chuck that straight over the top.
Oh, okay.
Turn that off.
Yeah.
And then we can pop that back in. So this is a really good way of just making sure that we get that triple embossed effect, but we keep just in one space, because otherwise you've got to heat up so much. So then we can go again. So just using that heat, and it makes a really big difference. And also, what I want to show is how the other flower looks with just 1 level of embossing, and how one looks with 3 level, triple emboss. Okay, yeah. So again, using this as the heat, take it away and just pop that straight on top. So you do have to multitask a little bit, but it does all come together. So do that one, and then we're on to our 3rd one. So let's pop that.
Very organised there, Debbie, I tell you what.
Just does it show I've done it quite a few times?
Yeah.
And then our last time, oh, let's turn that on. And then do that last one. Just like so. So it's a really, really pretty design. And what it does, it smooths out all the kinks. And then what I'm going to do is emboss the other piece. So just popping this in. And we can still triple emboss this, and I will show you how, but what I want to show you is the difference of 1 layer to 3 layers. Yeah. So if we bring that up, can you see the embossing, trying to get that at an angle of where you can see that, it's like a glass effect on that, yeah, look at that. Yeah, you can now. It's even gone on, so you can see our embossing has gone onto the leaves. But that embossing, yeah, it's not so noticeable now on the top. It's on the top, but it's not as noticeable, because that at the bottom, it almost looks like dewdrops. Now, what you do have to do when you're triple embossing is if you keep it hot, that keeps your ink wet. So all we have to do is go back in, heat up where we had that, bring my pot back in, just have that there, and then we can chuck that over the top, switch that off, and again, we can then pop this in. Do I need to bring the voting in?
We've got 2, haven't we? We've got 7 minutes left.
So, oh my goodness, it's going really quick. So we will just do one more layer. We'll just do that 1 layer in a second, but I will bring my finished card in because we are fastly running out of time. So let's pop that to the side, and I will bring in my cards. So pop them. And this one is our finished card. Oh, wow. So, I can't reach.
Oh. How many have you done? 4, 3?
Yes, 4. Well, 4 with this one. Yeah. So that's our box. So we had our box number 1. Yep. We had our number 2 was our, just finished that with a bit of card on the inside. So number 2 was our little box frame. Shadow box, yeah. Number 4 was our creator card. And number 5, which will be our finished one, is the sunflower. Wow. Yes. So 1, 2, 3 and 4.
1, 2, 3. Oh, okay, and 4. So you've got about a minute and a half to get your vote in on that. Did you just want to show us the finish on your card that you're working on?
So let's do that. Yes, absolutely. So let's just finish this one. And then all I did afterwards, so if you do the letterpress technique, what that will do is show you even more sort of depth to the outside. But what I do want to do is bring in my alcohol pens. Because if you bring in your alcohol pens, you can then actually colour the inside in. So that's just because we're running out of time. I'm going to actually do it first of all with that beautiful yellow. So let's bring that all in. So let's give that a first coat. So don't think that you can't colour in your with your alcohol pens. And I feel like the embossing just really allows you to get that beautiful blend. And then there's like these triangles at the side. And if you just go round, you'll pick them up as you're going round. They are so intricate, but because they're embossed, your pen will only pick up where that embossing is.
Yeah.
So you can see those little triangles coming out there. You can sort of see them. Another one there. And then we can go round and colour over that. See, I can still leave sort of some pieces. We can then even go and really make those little triangles pop out at the side. Just like so. Trying to be very quick. And then we can just sort of, we don't even have to colour this thoroughly because it is just a sort of speckled front, if you like. And then if I just bring in that finish one to show you, when you build up that colour, and you see all those little pieces that go round there. So just by building it up, add then your darker colour. But that is so pretty. And you can see if I move it to the light, you'll be able to see that shine on there, which is absolutely gorgeous. But we've managed to sort of keep that just on those leaves. And then all I've done is built this card up by adding a bit of vellum. So you can see this card is completely open underneath. So through there. And I've just stuck some brads on and then just curled the side here to add those leaves from that beautiful set of dies. And there you go, so nice and easy, but using different mediums, using your water reactive, using your pigment ink pads and using your spectral or alcohol pens, all to do your embossing folder. And I think it's really worth it because it makes you that artist that you always aspired to be, and it's achievable, Ben.
Absolutely. So many of you watching at the end of the show, thank you for all of your votes coming in. We are cutting this fine. Lots of lovely comments coming in for that card we've just seen. Demo of the show. 1.
Oh, that's my favourite.
Yeah, mine too.
I love that one. Yeah,
mine too.
It's so beautiful. There we go. I'll bring it over, Ben.
Oh, thank you. So let's get voting on the demo of the. Oh, hello. All right. All right. What's she like? Oh, hello. 1. So this was Debbie's card that she made earlier on this morning on Wake Up Call with the Christmas colouring pad. So that is number 1. Number 2 is the beautiful single tower card. Again, using the colouring pads from the Christmas collection from the Craft Along. Really, really cool design on that one. And then number 3 is this one here, which you've just voted for as your demo of the show. So 1, 2 or 3, get voting on those and we'll get the result. Well, we've got 2 minutes, so you're going to have to be quick as you can, fastest fingers first on that vote. So the Sunflower collection, I will whiz through these for you as quick as a flash. There's tons you're going to get basically within this collection. You're going to get that amazing 3D embossing folder with your stencils included as well. So that's how you're going to recreate the last card there that Debbie made for you. You've got stamps and dies in there too. That one is your Hello Sunshine. You've also got in there the beautiful, fabulous frame. So Debbie used that earlier on. I think it might have been on this show. I can't even remember. The days just blurring into one. You've got your striking sunflower in there too. You've got your sunflower splendor, which is that creator card. You've got your sun-kissed wishes, which is all of those stamps with sentiments, and that really cute little half sunflower, which we absolutely love. You've got your sunflower bouquet in there too, which is the sort of stamping by numbers really. Use your quick dries to create that really cool bouquet effect. And then you've also got in there vellums, 24 of those gorgeous vellums. You're getting your 9x12 flower forming foam included in there too, 12 sheets of that, and then you're also going to get your 24 sheets of luxury linen cardstock, 6 colours, 4 sheets of each, 250 GSM. That is also in that bundle. Massive saving tonight, £58.40 or $74.40 for that collection. It's not the full collection, it's a selection of what was the main collection. But it is at a super price tonight. Roseanne Baker just saying beautiful. Thank you all for what is a terrific show, says Judy Brandenburg. Going to be amazing tomorrow as well. Joe is going to be back. Keith is going to be here tomorrow too from Paper Dynamics. So it is going to be a chaotic day. It's going to be fun with Colonel Craft, as I like to call him. No doubt he'll have loads of great goodies to bring to you. And you'll see him first on Wake Up Call a little bit later tomorrow, or early tomorrow. Early, first thing tomorrow, 11 o'clock. I haven't got a winner yet. No, we're still waiting for the winner. When are you next back, Debbie?
Tomorrow.
Are you in tomorrow as well?
Me, Joe, and Keith. Yes.
And another craft along.
Yes, another craft along. Yes.
So that's coming up tomorrow with Debbie, with Joe, and Keith as well. The winner of the demo of the day is number 3.
Oh, that's good. I love that one. Very
congratulations.
Nice. Thank you so much.
Well done. We'll pop that onto our Crafty Walk of Fame. Massive thank you to all of the team for all of their work today. I'll be back with you on Sunday. What a slacker. Make sure you tune in tomorrow. There's going to be another fun day. Thanks for watching. Bye.